Jack, we wanted something more. I think we got a little bit more energy there. We got goals as well, mate. We created chances. He's lost for words.
I can't lie. This was the best. This is the best win for me all season, given the context that a few months ago, when they came in, knocked us out of the EFL Cup, I was sat about 2 meters away from them. So this is just like done everything for me. It's made my weekend, made my week. But it's genuinely just Bruno. You know what I mean? And earlier today, I'm looking at my phone. I'm seeing Inter in for him. I'm seeing Bayern, Saudi. I genuinely don't want to lose him. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're not in the position where we can lose him. If we were a well-run, good football team, we could go, hello, 100 million, and he's yours, and we'll bring in the next whoever, right? But we got so much rubbish in our squad. You can't afford to do that. You can't afford to lose a player of his like stature, of, you know, how good he is, not getting injured, just the numbers he puts in general. I genuinely think without Bruno, our season would be like how it was with Palace and how it was with Arsenal, where there's just genuinely no creative output.
On that, if a bid comes in of 100 million for Bruno, would you still take it at 100 million at 29 with 2 years left on his contract?
See, if I knew and I trusted the club to invest it into,
you just
someone,
don't know. It's the unknown.
You just don't know who they're going to invest it in. Like, if you think, right, take you back a year or two ago, 100 million for Anthony, 50 or 60 for Mount. You're thinking 160 million. You could buy 2 or 3 like class players. You've got it in Anthony and Mount. Who's going to tell? No one can tell me, yeah, I'm going to get 100 for Bruno and I can trust I'm going to get the next thing. I can't trust that. Most likely we're just going to get another Anthony.
That's it. Honestly, with the players today that cost the club hardly anything really were the ones that turned up. Garnacho, Kobbie Mainoo and Ahmad. Whoa, Jack, talk to me about that goal and that performance again from him.
Genuinely, the first question you got to ask yourself is, why has Ahmad not been playing?
That's Eric.
That's the biggest question you got to ask. Genuinely, I just love that goal, because obviously Newcastle get the first one. You hear them all start going. They think they're going to roll on.
Don't like them Newcastle fans, Judy.
Genuinely, that EFL game scarred me for life. But yeah, they won one. They get them going. I just really thought we were in the shit. They thought they were going to roll us over, and he just scores a worldie, and he sat them down for like the whole game. Genuinely, Newcastle didn't ever get going again. The fans didn't ever get going again. It was just a touch of class. You need that in your team. And it's just amazing how he hasn't been playing all season.
No, I'm completely with you, mate. Absolutely blown me away with his performance there tonight. Højlund coming on off the bench then. It seemed to work tonight for Ten Hag. His substitution came on, a few touches in. He just silences a load of haters as well. That's 15 for the season for a player that's apparently not got it in a, let's just say it right, a shit show of a team, really, Jack. And credit again to him, I think, to come on, score that goal, put the game pretty much all which we fought to bed. That's a big moment for him. And now Ten Hag has got forward options. He can see that's worked tonight. Yeah. But is there that fear that he could go back to type again and start playing his so-called favourites?
I think, first of all, what I've got to say from that is, if you actually watch football, you don't criticise Højlund. You just genuinely don't. The biggest Højlund haters, either people that just want a reaction, or people that just want to go in on another player, or people that just don't watch football, because they'll see his goal drought, or they'll see, how many minutes it takes for him to get a goal. But they don't see that this season he's had about 1.5 shots a game. Like, the guy is literally getting starved, yet he still comes in with a goal here and there. He's got like the best shot conversion in the league, apart from like 2 players. Genuinely, I'm dumbfounded when someone tries to scrutinise the guy, given his age as well.
Leach is back as well, Jack. Just to add some extra spice to the team going into this last week of the season, Leach is back. We've got centre-backs back as well. How happy are you to see the Butcher back in this team?
I love Lisandro Martinez. I backed him right at the beginning of last season when you had Jamie Carragher coming out saying he's not fit for his 2-shot, blah, blah, blah. He proved everyone wrong. He solidified himself with Varane last season. All right, this season he's been injured the whole time. He hasn't been able to get a run of games. But I think genuinely, the guy's he's just a touch of class. He's everything we need. I hope he plays against Brighton, gets all the rust and cobwebs out, and he's 100% ready for City, because he's genuinely the biggest addition I think we could have got from the injury list.
One more player that people have been praising is Amrabat tonight. Would you keep him in the side after two, what you could say, decent performances in his natural position against Arsenal and Newcastle?
I feel hard for him. I feel bad for him, because his first game he played left back against Crystal Palace, and then there was just that run where he's playing like right back, and he's playing his position for only like 20 minutes, and he couldn't really get a run of games where he wants to. And then he had that Anfield game where people really scrutinised him for his performance, and then you didn't really see him for much. He's come back into the side now. I thought he had a good game against Arsenal. The amount of shots we've had against us has halved, or like gone down by 3. And again tonight, he showed you that solid protection he can give against the back line, which is something we've been crying out for all season. So again, you wonder why he hasn't been playing. And I think he is going to go, but I feel like we'll never know if he could have fully made himself into that starting 11, because he wasn't given the run of games.
That's it. Guys, do you agree? Do you think Amrabat and Ahmad should be in this team? And get your comments in below and let us know what you think. Who was your man of the match tonight? Do you agree with Jack? Do you agree with what I said earlier on? Let us know, everybody. Give me a like and make sure you subscribe to Forever United TV as well.